Hey fam, what's up? This is Archit and you're watching Aesthetically, the channel that adds banter to fitness. Trust me when I say that I missed you guys more than you missed me. I hope all of you are doing well and living an amazing life. It feels so good to be making videos again. I really missed it. Today I'll be talking about what's been going on since last 2 years. Also, I think you can see some changes above hair. Beard's gone. Hair color is different now. I actually got ash gray, but that faded away, so it's all blonde now. I think आप लोग जानते हो already that मैं एक style को लंबे time तक नहीं चलाता. First I grew my hair, a long time ago, and then I grew a big beard to, that Viking style you must have seen. And now after the beard is gone, I think it's 24 minus 6. But anyways guys, let's get this video rolling. I think the last 2 years of my life changed me into someone that I didn't plan. I think you remember that during the COVID lockdown, the first lockdown, I bought some accessories for myself. I built a home gym, I got a squat rack, I got a bench and everything. And you know that my progress didn't stop there. I was still lifting good. I was probably having the best time of my life, physique wise. But then one awful day I had this injury. If you remember, I also made a video on it. I got a pinched nerve right here in my neck and it was fucking painful. The first few weeks were very bad. The therapy was going on, and they diagnosed it properly and gave me the proper treatment for it, but I didn't know what it held for me in the future. All went fine. I think I recovered from it really well, and then I started lifting again. I think this was in October of 2020. Okay, I think it was not October, I think it was late August, So I was lifting heavy, I was doing just fine, but I still had that feeling or that sensation that if I am doing some heavy push movement, then it would start tightening my this muscle. This is an SCM muscle. So over time I didn't care enough for it, and I was like, it's all right, I think this is just the long-term effect of the injury that I had. But what I didn't know was that this was the spiral of my downside. Dude, time changes everything and everyone. The injury that I thought, which I recovered from, I thought that it has gone. It has left me for good. But the thing was that I wasn't doing any stretching exercises for my neck, which I was supposed to do. And I was not even barely conscious about it. I was not in my right mind, I would say, because I was thinking that this injury is gone and now I'm free from it and now I can do anything I want. I can lift as heavy as I want and that shit. And because of that mentality and that negligence from my side, the injury came back. Now why did it come back? Because there has to be some reason. It was not just me lifting heavy weights. This was that period from late August to January or probably February of 2021. So at the end of this period, with my injury even worse now, I thought that it was all about, because I was lifting heavy weights and pushing beyond my limits every day. So I blamed it on that and I had to stop lifting. It got really painful. Like, I'll explain it in a bit, but something happened in that period, not weights, not gym, but something different, something with my lifestyle that changed everything. If you guys have been watching me on Instagram for a while now, you must see that I talk about cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin and shit, That was the actual reason why my injury got worse. Now you must be thinking, how is that possible, dude? But hear me out. So before I talk about that period, I have to take you back a few years. I have been into cryptocurrencies since probably 2017, but that was just for fun. It all happened as a surprise. I was just leaving the gym with a few friends. We were sitting outside having a shake and they were talking about cryptocurrencies, and I was like, dude, how can I invest in them? And then they told me, and then blah blah blah, and everything happened. I was not an active participant of the market. I would say I was an investor who had a long term horizon. So I was like, fine, I just put my money here, think of it as an FD, cash it out after 5 years, and all good. And then came COVID-19. Every country started losing its economic values, and people were losing life, of course, rest in peace. But there was this thing that ignited during that COVID era, and that was this market of cryptocurrencies. So obviously I was on fire, dude. My investments went 5x 10x up, and I was so into it that I really wanted to learn about this stuff and how do people make money out of it every day. And this exactly started in the beginning of that period, that August time. So I was doing a lot of research, I was learning how to trade, and man, I was giving like 4 to 5, maybe 6 7 hours of screen time daily. And that is when it all started. I remember that my physiotherapist told me that I have to do stretching, especially for my back and my neck every day, and that is the only thing that can help me in the long term, which I totally avoided. And I was putting extra stress on my neck every day without realizing. And then there was this one day, oh my god, I don't know आप लोगों में से कितने लोगों को cervical based injury हुई है, but अगर हुई है then you can relate with me because the pain was gruesome. I was like, dude, just end it. Seriously, I don't wanna do anything. I'll quit the gym, I'll quit everything. Just get this away. And it had got to a point when I was like hooked up on painkillers, on muscle relaxants, and all kinds of shit. I was having 1 or maybe 2 physiotherapy sessions before it. But after that, it was every single day. Every single day, Monday to Sunday, I was going to my physiotherapist. And I'm sorry guys if I'm boring you right now, because truly I don't even remember the amount of energy, the amount of excitement I used to have. And I think I've gone back to square one when it comes to making videos for you guys. I think it will take some time for me, to put myself back on that pedestal and try to bring the right content. So getting back to the topic, the days were very tough and the nights were even more tough. Whenever I used to sleep, like हम करवट लेके सोते हैं, तो मैं जिस भी साइड करवट लेके सोऊं मेरे को दर्द होना शुरू हो जाता था. एंड देन आई हैव टू गेट अप, आई स्टार्ट वॉकिंग, नेक क्रंचेस, कुछ भी ऐसे जो भी जिससे भी मैं अपने आप को रिलीफ दे सकूं, थोड़ा ऐसा कुछ करता था. एंड वो नहीं ठीक होती थी. आई हैड स्टार्टेड डेवलपिंग दैट हैबिट ऑफ क्रैकिंग माई नेक, एंड उससे तो और भी ज़्यादा ख़राब हो गया, बिकॉज उस टाइम पे लगता था कि बस एक बारी बजेगा ठीक हो जाएगा, बट वो नहीं क्रैक होती थी. एंड उस चीज़ को और मैं ज़्यादा ख़राब कर देता था. एंड आई थिंक इट वाज वन ऑफ द मोस्ट स्ट्रेसफुल टाइम्स ऑफ माई लाइफ. I think not just for me but for my family too, because they didn't know that मेरे को इतनी severe injury हो रखी है या मैं इतनी pain के through गुजर रहा हूँ. They just knew that हाँ इसको एक injury हुई थी but now he is fine. अपना गुड फेस लेके मैं कमरे से बाहर निकलता था. सो दे couldn't quite catch me. बट देन ये इंजरी इतना ज़्यादा वर्स हो चुकी थी कि मेरे को डेली फिजियोथेरेपी पे जाना पड़ रहा था. तो ऑब्वियसली डैड वॉज गेटिंग कंसर्न, दादी माँ वॉज गेटिंग कंसर्न, एंड देन आई टोल्ड देम अबाउट एवरीथिंग, हाउ आई इंजर्ड माई सेल्फ, एंड they were quite supportive. They said that it's all right. Sports में injuries होती रहती हैं, we'll do something about it. And yeah, 1 month into my physiotherapy, I was still at the same place. I was not recovering. I don't know why. I did everything that they said, but still I think over time I had put so much pressure and so much strain on my neck that it had got worse to such an extent that it needed a lot of time, like a lot of time. Eventually I had to quit the gym. This was like February of 2021 and I was totally devastated. I was so sad that all those 5-6 years of progress will just vanish, and it broke my heart. For people like us who have developed strong feelings towards bodybuilding, it becomes a part of life. And to think about leaving this part behind for such a long time was not something I was prepared for. I'm sorry guys अगर आपको एक अलार्म की आवाज़ आ रही है, तो एक्चुअली मेरे घर के साइड में एक बैंक है एंड उसका अलार्म रैंडमली बजता रहता है रात भर, कोई चोरी ना हो तब भी. So after all that, I actually had quit every type of fitness activity that I used to do, and I was totally focused on recovering from this, and that was the number one thing. I started watching a lot of videos from people who had the same thing. I talked to some experts about it, and initially they said that it's not something major, because I got my x-ray and I got my CT scan done and उसमें कुछ नहीं आया था. So this was like a big relief for me. But then again problem थी, because पहली चीज़ वो सिर्फ नेक एरिया में कॉन्सेंट्रेटेड नहीं थी. ऑब्वियसली वो इंजरी नेक में थी, बट उसकी वजह से मेरे को माइग्रेन, जो सर में दर्द, एंड देन जॉ जो था मेरा बहुत टाइट रहता था. ईयर्स के ऊपर यहाँ पे पेन होनी शुरू हो जाती थी रैंडमली, एंड मतलब मेरे को ऐसा अंदर से फीलिंग आती थी दैट मेरा जो सर्वाइकल है वो हिल गया है. मतलब आई डोंट नो कि मैं उसको आपको भी कैसे एक्सप्लेन करूं, बट मुझे ऐसी ही फीलिंग आती थी. यू नो, आई हैव नॉट टॉक्ड अबाउट दिस विद एनीवन, बट देयर वर दीज डेज व्हेन आई वुड एक्चुअली लाई to my parents that I'm going to physiotherapist. But like I would tell them that I'm going out with friends, I'm going out somewhere, and I would actually be going to my physiotherapy, because if I told them that I was still going to physiotherapy after 2-3 months and it's still not recovering, then that would have obviously, you know, hurt them, and I didn't want to put them in that place. So I used to lie. And like I told you, I was hooked on painkillers and muscle relaxers. And there were these days when I was popping these medications like twice, even thrice. Gradually, this thing started to slow down. I would say I adjusted myself to this. I was like, don't be a bitch about it now, bro. Do something, man. No one is helping you. Do something yourself. I started doing a lot of stretching exercises. I started doing yoga with Dadima in the morning. I was like trying to change my mentality about it, you know. I needed to help myself. I needed to get out of that hole. Slowly and slowly, I started feeling better. And by slowly here I mean actually 6 to 8 months. And then I was like, dude, अगर मैं अभी gym नहीं जा पा रहा तो it's alright, I can still do other activities. And you guys know मेरा sports से कितना बड़ा connection है. I love sports, I love all of them. आप जोन सा sport बोलो, मैं आपके साथ खेलने के लिए तैयार हूँ. बचपन से आज तक जितनी भी मेहनत मैंने सबसे ज़्यादा लाइफ में किसी चीज़ के लिए की है वो स्पोर्ट्स है. एंड ऑल दैट ब्रॉट मी बैक टू माई फर्स्ट लव, दैट इज फुटबॉल. आई स्टार्टेड प्लेइंग फुटबॉल अगेन. आई वॉज फीलिंग सो गुड, यू नो. आई वॉज फिल्ड विद जॉय व्हेनेवर आई वॉज आउट देयर, and you know, not at home just sitting and wondering when I will recover from my injury. So at the end of it all, I realized that I had lost a lot of weight. I think I lost more than 20% of my body weight. Like my weight at my peak physique was 73 and it had fallen down to 59. I know, it hurts. But it was fine. I mean, मैं prepared था इस चीज़ के लिए that मेरा weight बहुत गिरेगा. Obviously I'm an ectomorph, so I need to eat a lot of calories जो मैं नहीं खा पा रहा था. So I was prepared for it. I can't say it enough that when you put your mind to it, you can achieve absolutely anything. I was not at all disheartened or demotivated about my physique, about all the losses I had faced. But I was actually motivated towards the next step I will be taking in this journey. Because in all of those painful days, all I was thinking about coming back. And this is what kept me, you know, moving forward, you know, not trying to push my dreams away because of this injury. And I think that mentality was one reason I have not faded away. Now I'm back. I have been lifting weights now. I think it's been probably a month now. Oh, and I forgot to mention one thing, that ये इंजरी मेरे को राइट साइड पे हुई थी, तो इसी की वजह से जो भी एक्सरसाइजेस मैं करता था जहाँ पे मुझे दोनों हाथ यूज़ करने होते थे एक साथ, तो राइट साइड पे हमेशा मुझे या तो ज़्यादा स्क्वीज़ करना होता था या कभी कम एक्सटेंड करना होता था, जिसकी वजह से मेरा काफ़ी मसल इम्बैलेंस डेवलप हो गया इन माई ट्राइसेप्स, इन माई शोल्डर्स, इन माई बैक, स्पेशली माई बैक. नाउ आई हैव बीन ट्रेनिंग अंडर माई कोच. आई थिंक इट बिगैन 2 weeks ago, and he has already told me that the road to recovery is still very long, and I accept that because I am more motivated than ever to get back to that peak physique and even beat that now. You know, people keep asking me, भाई आपका क्या competition है, आप कैसी physique बनाना चाहते हो, आप किसको admire करते हो, and I always say it's myself. I want to defeat the best version of myself every single day. No other goal. It's just me versus me. So this is the whole story. I mean, everything that happened in the past 2 years and why I'm making this video for you guys. Now obviously I am much better with my injury. I have adjusted with it. I still have that sensation, you know. Sometimes it's painful, sometimes only. But most of the times it's just that ये जो muscle है ये काफ़ी tight रहती है. उसके अलावा I think everything is now in place, and now I really want to get back to making videos for you guys again. You know, I loved it. I am not lying, I loved it. I actually enjoyed every single minute of it. This thing really brought me a lot of joy, and this was a big factor for me because I was always on my toes to make better videos for you every time and keep myself motivated because of it. I know it's gonna take some time for me to be regular with everything, but I think now is the time I can say that I'm back. To be honest, मैंने अभी तक 2 videos अपलोड नहीं करी हैं जो मैंने 2 साल पहले अपनी इंजरीज के टाइम पे शूट करी थी. वो अभी तक प्राइवेट ही हैं. आई थॉट, मैं उस टाइम पे सोच रहा था कि मैं रेगुलर हो जाऊंगा तो मेरे पास एक बफर होगा वीडियोस का, तो मैं डालता रहूँगा, बट वो इवेंचुअली कहाँ चला गया आप लोग अब जानते ही हैं. सो आई विल पोस्ट देम टू, आई थिंक आफ्टर दिस वीडियो ओनली, and I will also give you a physique update with every little detail that I missed in between. And also I think I would want to talk about cryptocurrencies with you guys if you are interested, because this field is really amazing and obviously it's very risky, but that's the game, you know. रिस्क नहीं तो इश्क नहीं. I mean, ऐसा सही कोई डायलॉग था ना. मैं इंस्टाग्राम पे थोड़ी स्टोरीज वगैरह अपलोड करता था and some people showed interaction on it too. So I was just wondering if you guys wanted some content on it too. This is coming from me now because earlier I was just an investor, but now you can say that I'm a professional trader. I trade every day. I have my own Discord server and we have a lot of traders there too, you know, who are making big money every day. In the server I help people with charts and giving them knowledge about this thing, market overviews, and also we take some good trades now and then. It's not a paid server. I don't charge a single fee for it, but it's not open to everyone. I don't want a lot of people getting into it for no reason, because all of the scams and everything that happen, I think, every single day. So this is a disclaimer to that. If anyone asks you to join my server or pay money, or if even I ask money from you, then please don't do it, because I will never ask for it. So let me know what you guys think. If you want me to make videos on cryptocurrencies or anything, you know, just let me know what kind of content you guys want me to share, because obviously this is a bodybuilding channel and it will remain for the entire life. So I will be posting about bodybuilding every time, but in between I am open to a lot of different things. You know me to be a person, or I think the right quote would be the jack of all trades and the master of none. Also, one more thing that I was really avoiding, but to be honest, it's the most hottest thing on aesthetically, and that is Psalms. I need to answer some things. First of all, the main thing that people were asking me were that क्या साम्स की वजह से ये इंजरी हुई है, तो स्ट्रेट नो. साम्स की वजह से मेरे को इंजरीज कैसे हो सकती है। सेकंड चीज़, साम्स क्या मैं अब ले रहा हूँ या मैं प्लान कर रहा हूँ लेने का, तो नो, नॉट इन द नियर फ्यूचर। आई डोंट इवन थिंक अबाउट इट राइट नाउ, बिकॉज अभी मैं सप्लीमेंट्स भी नहीं ले रहा हूँ कोई। अभी तो आई एम जस्ट टेकिंग माई नॉर्मल मल्टीविटामिन्स, फिश ऑयल, and I'm just taking creatine and nothing else. I'm not even taking a whey protein right now. And third, if I'll be making more videos on SARMs, then I'm not sure because of the obvious reaction that I got, because many people took it the wrong way, and there are these gurus who, you know, don't have the right information, yet they have the big mouth to start talking about it. I'm not gonna say anything, but probably not, probably yes, maybe. That's what I'm saying. If I'll take them in the future again, I will share my experience with you. I have never backed out of anything. So that's it for today's video, guys, and I hope मैंने आप लोगों को ज़्यादा बोर ना किया हो, because अगर किया है तो उसके लिए I apologize, but I needed to get this out, you know, to clear a lot of doubts about me and about my lifestyle and everything. And boy, I kid you not, I am very excited about it. I'm gonna pull the memory card out now, put it in my laptop, and start making this video right away.